Dreaming of your perfect retirement, one filled with good weather, friendly neighbors, low taxes, and top-notch healthcare? You're not alone. That's why today we're counting down the top 10 states to retire, and trust me, there will be a state perfect just for you. Let's get into it. Number 10, Wisconsin. Wisconsin might not be the first state that comes to mind when thinking of retirement, but for those who crave four seasons, lakeside living, and a strong sense of community, it might just be the perfect pick. What sets Wisconsin apart is its affordability. The typical home sells for just under $300,000, a full $60,000 below the national average. That means retirees can stretch their savings further, whether they're downsizing or looking for a cottage by the water. Property taxes are on the higher side, yes, but Social Security benefits and railroad retirement income aren't taxed, and there's no estate or inheritance tax either. A big plus when planning long-term. Healthcare is another strong point. Wisconsin is home to some of the Midwest's top hospitals, including Froedtert and the University of Wisconsin's health system. Access is generally good even in smaller towns, with local clinics well integrated into state healthcare programs for seniors. But what really makes Wisconsin stand out is its lifestyle. There's a rhythm to life here, from crisp fall hikes in the Northwoods, to summer boating in Door County, to winter festivals in Madison and Milwaukee. It's a state where community events and natural beauty take center stage, and where retirees can stay active without feeling overwhelmed by crowds or high costs. If you can handle the snow, Wisconsin offers a peaceful, well-rounded retirement that's easy to fall in love with. Number 9, North Dakota. If your idea of retirement leans toward simplicity, quiet surroundings, and a deeply rooted sense of place, North Dakota may be exactly what you're looking for. This is a state that doesn't shout for attention, but quietly delivers where it matters. Housing is remarkably affordable, with homes in places like Fargo averaging around $300,000. That's a breath of fresh air for retirees coming from pricier urban centers. And while winters here can be long and cold, that's balanced by some of the lowest crime rates in the nation and a cost of living that makes retirement income go further. North Dakota also punches above its weight when it comes to healthcare. Hospitals like Sanford Health in Fargo and St. Alexius in Bismarck provide excellent care. And for a largely rural state, access is surprisingly strong. Seniors here benefit from a supportive network of community services, wellness programs, and reliable senior transportation, all of which help make daily life smooth and secure. There's also plenty of space to breathe, whether you're watching the sun rise over the prairie, strolling through Theodore Roosevelt National Park, or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon in your backyard. Life in North Dakota moves at a gentler pace. And with more than 16% of the population aged 65 and older, retirees are anything but an afterthought. They're a vital part of the social fabric. Number 8, Delaware. Small in size, but big in benefits. Delaware is proof that sometimes less really is more, especially when it comes to taxes. Let's start there. There's no sales tax, no estate tax, and Social Security benefits are completely untaxed. That's a rare trifecta, and it means more of your retirement income stays in your pocket. Property taxes are among the lowest in the country too, and with the average home price around $380,000, housing remains accessible in many areas. But Delaware isn't just tax-friendly, it's lifestyle-friendly too. Picture long beach walks in Rehoboth, seafood dinners in Lewis, or browsing boutiques in historic Newcastle. The state may be compact, but it offers a rich mix of natural beauty, coastal charm, and modern convenience. For retirees who want to stay active, there are countless parks, museums, and community events. And with nearly 1 in 5 residents over the age of 65, you'll be in good company. Healthcare here is well established, thanks to systems like ChristianaCare and BB Healthcare. Even smaller towns have strong local clinics, and transportation services for seniors make accessing care easier. It's not perfect. Public transport can be unreliable, and summer traffic near the beaches can test your patience. But for those who value low taxes, vibrant communities, and a relaxed coastal pace, Delaware is a seriously strong contender. Number 7. New Hampshire, tucked in the northeastern corner of the US. New Hampshire is the kind of place that quietly impresses, especially if you're looking to retire somewhere scenic, peaceful, and independent-minded. Let's start with the setting. From the forested White Mountains to the charming lakeside towns and stretches of Atlantic coast, the state is a natural paradise. Hiking, fishing, and kayaking are more than pastimes here. They're part of the lifestyle. But New Hampshire isn't just pretty, it's practical. The state has no sales tax, no tax on Social Security, and no tax on pension or retirement income. That alone puts it high on many retirees' lists. The trade-off? Property taxes are steep, averaging nearly $5,000 per year. But with thoughtful budgeting, many find the overall tax burden still favors retirees. Healthcare access is solid, especially in southern areas like Manchester and Nashua, where facilities like Dartmouth-Hitchcock and Elliott Hospital offer a full range of services. The quality of care is high, though more rural areas may require a bit of travel for specialists. What makes New Hampshire unique is its balance of serenity and security. Crime rates are low, communities are tight-knit, and although only about 12% of residents are over 65, you'll find that many towns are incredibly welcoming. If you're after a quiet retirement with crisp air, clean living, and a strong sense of local pride, New Hampshire might be just what you're looking for. Number 6. Pennsylvania. For retirees who want variety, vibrancy, and value, Pennsylvania delivers all three in spades. From the city lights of Philadelphia to the rolling hills of Lancaster and the quiet charm of the Pocono Mountains, this state offers something for every kind of retiree. Now, let's talk money. While Pennsylvania's cost of living can vary by region, the good news is that retirement income, including pensions, 401ks, and Social Security, isn't taxed. That's a huge win for those looking to stretch their nest egg. Property taxes and inheritance taxes can be a downside, especially for heirs, but for many, the benefits outweigh the costs. Healthcare is a standout strength. The state is home to some of the country's best hospitals, including UPenn, Jefferson Health, and UPMC in Pittsburgh, and ranks in the top 10 nationally for healthcare quality. Whether you're living in a major metro area or a quiet town, access to care is rarely an issue. What sets Pennsylvania apart, though, is its cultural and historical richness. You'll find world-class museums, music festivals, farmers markets, and walkable historic towns all throughout the state. Want to hike a section of the Appalachian Trail, relax by a lake, take in live theater? Here, you can do all the three, often in the same weekend. Cold winters and aging infrastructure are fair concerns, but if you're looking for a place that blends affordability with arts, nature, and medical excellence, Pennsylvania is hard to ignore. Number 5. South Dakota. If your retirement goals include wide open spaces, low taxes, and a strong sense of community, all wrapped up in natural beauty, South Dakota might just be your dark horse pick. Let's start with finances. South Dakota is one of the most tax-friendly states in the country. There's no income tax, which means your retirement savings, whether from Social Security, IRAs, or pensions, stay intact. Property taxes are moderate, and the overall cost of living is significantly lower than the national average. But what really stands out here is the quality of healthcare relative to the state's size. Hospitals in Sioux Falls and Rapid City routinely earn high marks, and community-based care programs are strong, especially for seniors living outside the major urban areas. The state ranks among the top 5 in the nation for healthcare, which might surprise those who assume rural means remote. Nature lovers will find endless opportunity here. From the dramatic landscapes of the Badlands to the iconic Mount Rushmore and the Black Hills, outdoor recreation is part of everyday life. And with a population of just under 1 million and over 16% aged 65 or older, you'll find a retiree-friendly atmosphere that values independence and connection. Now, South Dakota isn't for everyone. Winters are cold, and entertainment options in rural areas can be limited. But for retirees who appreciate simplicity, space, and strong support systems, this state offers a uniquely rewarding lifestyle. Number 4, Wyoming. There's a reason Wyoming keeps showing up on best of lists for retirees. And it's not just because of the stunning mountain views or the wild beauty of Yellowstone National Park. Wyoming checks all the financial boxes. The state has no income tax, no estate tax, and no inheritance tax. That's a rare triple win for retirees looking to protect their wealth. On top of that, housing remains relatively affordable, especially compared to the coasts, with median home prices coming in well below the national average. Utility and living costs are also low, making Wyoming one of the most affordable states on this list. And while it's known for its rural charm, Wyoming's healthcare is better than you might expect. Regional medical centers in Cheyenne, Casper, and Laramie provide full-service care, and telemedicine options are widely used in remote areas. The state ranks among the cleanest in terms of air quality, and violent crime rates are consistently some of the lowest in the nation. What makes Wyoming really shine is its pace of life. It's quiet, calm, and community-oriented. With over 200 sunny days per year, retirees can enjoy long walks, local rodeos, fishing trips, and stargazing nights without ever feeling rushed. Of course, winters can be intense. We're talking strong winds and heavy snow. But if you're drawn to the open road, clear skies, and keeping your retirement dollars working harder for longer, Wyoming offers freedom in every sense of the word. Number 3, Colorado. If you're looking for a retirement that blends active living with breathtaking scenery and a strong sense of health and well-being, Colorado might just be your perfect match. This state isn't just about mountain views and craft beer, though there's plenty of both. Colorado ranks among the top 3 states for senior health and physical activity. In fact, a higher percentage of older adults here report being in good health and staying active than almost anywhere else in the country. Whether it's hiking in the Rocky Mountains, biking through Boulder, or taking part in yoga classes at senior centers, Colorado encourages movement and makes it enjoyable. Affordability is a bit more complex. While the cost of living is above average, especially in popular cities like Denver or Fort Collins, there are tax perks. Social Security benefits are partially exempt, and the state doesn't impose estate or inheritance taxes. Housing varies widely, with mountain towns often expensive, but suburban areas offer more approachable options. When it comes to healthcare, Colorado punches well above its weight. Hospitals like UC Health, Centura Health, and National Jewish Health are nationally ranked. And geriatrics care in the state consistently ranks among the top 10 nationwide. But what really sets Colorado apart is its quality of life. From the vibrant cultural scene in cities like Denver and Boulder to the endless miles of scenic byways, art galleries, farmers markets, and outdoor festivals, there's always something happening. And with low levels of senior isolation and strong community networks, it's easy to feel connected and engaged. Number 2, Minnesota surprised? Don't be. Minnesota might have chilly winters, but it's one of the warmest places in the country when it comes to healthcare, community, and overall retirement quality. Let's talk healthcare first, because Minnesota is ranked number 1 in the nation for it. The state is home to the world-renowned Mayo Clinic, plus a network of excellent hospitals and primary care facilities across both urban and rural areas. Elder abuse protections are some of the strongest in the country, and public health programs for seniors are well-funded and widely accessible. The state also scores high marks for quality of life. Minneapolis and St. Paul offer everything from lakeside trails to world-class theaters and museums, while smaller towns like Duluth and Ely provide a quieter, nature-focused alternative. Whether you want to spend your retirement boating on Lake Superior, hiking forest trails, or volunteering at a community center, Minnesota offers the structure and the spirit to support it. Cost-wise, Minnesota is middle of the road. Housing prices are manageable, typically in the mid-$300,000 range. And while winters mean higher heating costs, you'll save elsewhere. The state does tax Social Security income, which can be a downside, but it's balanced by robust services and infrastructure that actually work. Ultimately, Minnesota delivers a high-trust, high-functioning retirement experience, and for many, that's well worth putting up with a little snow. Number 1. Florida. No surprise here. Florida takes the top spot again in 2025, and for good reason. With sunshine, low taxes, and more retirement-ready communities than any other state, Florida continues to be the gold standard for retirement living. Let's start with the financials. Florida has no state income tax, no estate tax, and no inheritance tax. Retirement income from pensions, IRAs, 401ks, and Social Security is completely tax-free at the state level. That's a major win for long-term financial planning. And while the cost of living can vary depending on where you settle, the average home value is around $385,000, which is fairly reasonable for a state with ocean views and warm weather year-round. Healthcare is strong and well-funded. Florida receives some of the highest Older Americans Act funding in the country, money that goes toward homemaker services, transportation, nutrition programs, and more. With major hospital networks like Cleveland Clinic Florida, Baptist Health, and Advent Health, care is accessible no matter where you are, but Florida's biggest asset is its lifestyle. Retirees here have access to an abundance of golf courses, theaters, beach towns, and social clubs. The state is also ranked among the top for adult volunteer activities, a big plus if you want to stay active, involved, and mentally sharp. Whether you're drawn to the cultural energy of Sarasota, the coastal calm of Naples, or the small-town charm of the Villages, Florida offers a retirement experience that's as laid back or as lively as you want it to be. Of course, hurricanes and rising home insurance costs are real concerns, especially in flood zones. But if you choose your location wisely, the benefits can far outweigh the risks. For sunshine, savings, and senior-friendly living, Florida still leads the pack. So there you have it, the top 10 states to retire in 2025. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We release retirement guides and lifestyle tips every single week.